kaka-violent kitahan. Mga katungod na itong mga pasyente, at tao nga involved in the story is really may sumpay itong panlawas. Okay, next. So the landmark status of RA 11166, the Philippine HIV and AIDS Policy Act. Republic Act number 1166 is a landmark law that strengthens the country's comprehensive policy on the prevention, treatment, and care of HIV and AIDS. It upholds human rights, expands access to health care, guarantees patient confidentiality, and strictly penalizes discrimination against persons living with HIV or PLHIV. Okay? It upholds human rights. Katungod, hanos nga tao, labi na kung may dahiya HIV and AIDS. Tapos, expands access to healthcare. So all access must be given to a person living with HIV. And guarantees patient confidentiality, of course. This is the primary thing for people living with HIV. So, privacy talaga ang kinahanglan natin ay protektaran. Kaya Kaya siyempre, ang stigma na nakukuha nila kung nasasabtan nila mga identities. Kaya masarima report ni Jaime Grabador of K5 News FM, aning biktima o aning pasyente ng HIV, itago talaga ang ngaran ni Rian Arinto, taga barangay 109 o 107 Santa Elena, Tacloban City. Wala na iba, Rian Arinto at taga Santa Elena. Sige. HIV and AIDS pharmacy, absolute confidentiality mandate. Section 44 of the Philippine HIV and AIDS Policy Act, or RA, guarantees absolute confidentiality of all diagnostics and treatment records. Reporters are strictly prohibited from publishing names, even initials. The RLA victim, schools, exact barangays, or occupations that could lead to indirect patient identification. Klaro, labi na natin mga nagbo-broadcast na media, mainstream, please take note of this. Reporters are publishing names, initial schools. Severe criminal penalties under Section 50, a media outlet or individual reporter who breaches this confidentiality is subject to heavy legal repercussions. I don't know kung nabago na yun Basta imprisonment is 6 months to 5 years and the criminal fines of 50,000 to 500,000 pesos. Bisan duha na kaadlaw or 5 ka semana presuhan. Siguro di ka mo mailog. So how much more kung 6 months up to 5 years? And the criminal fines of 50,000 up to 500,000 depending on the severity of the crime nakuha niya mo. Kaya kingaranan talaga niya adorasyon, taga-barangay Purok 5, Real Street, Barangay 107, Santa Elena, Tacloban City. Sakto-sakto ang kumpleto talaga, no? So yun. Next. As a legal context, consent must be written, voluntary, and informed. Verbal consent or consent from a third-party relative is not legally sufficient to publish personal identities. Masaya nga ito Jaime han patient. Uy, pwede tayo ikaw feature ito among program, ngangaranan ka namon. So tumanggal lahiya, syempre dapat may written consent, diba? And bakit ko tawagin by chance, na tumanggal lahiya, sige, pwede i-report. Tapos, this is a common media misstep. In smaller communities, blind item reporting that reveals unique details. A 21-year-old tricycle driver from Barangay A easily outs the victim and violating the law. So, kung hihimot ang blind item, it seems nga, bisang pa blind item, ada ang mga identities na sasabtan natin, nabaviolate gihapon ito ang rights sa nga pasyente. So, let's avoid that. Labi na natin mga adahan media. Sige, next. So let's be mindful of the Department of Health's Administrative Order 2022-004. Respect for life, responsibility, and active care. Respect for life. Promote narratives that highlight recovery pathways and health-seeking strategies rather than focus on tragedies. So dapat i-highlight natin ang mga recovery pathways ang atong mga pasyente, atong mga people living with HIV and those who have other health conditions. Okay? Responsibility, prevent suicide contagion by eliminating graphical details, structural descriptions, and simplified reasons. Kasi kung nagre-report ka ng suicide, kay labi na kung nata ka mainstream media, mas mamupay talaga ang report nga ginadramatize, nagbitay dito, naghikog, nagsakahan ng punong bayabas, nagsimba ka, naghikot niya liog. It is very detailed, it's very gruesome to anong tawag in describe on air or write a story for that matter. So dapat, we should be responsible, okay? Labi na kung usa nga suicide event, nasundan, pero lakaw days. So nagpifiesta ito in media, in mga reports about suicide. So, bagan, di ba makaharadlog? It seems nga, baging susbarana dito iba nga, ay, agi, subad nila. Simpa ko, mga sabihin ito mga situations. And then active care. Always provide clear, easily accessible regional helplines and treatment directories within the published content. Nag-open ako hantuhan K5 kung may naka mga news on suicide. May naka last part of the story, may naging bubutang helpline. And suicide in seryoso nga, and depression is a serious problem, kinahanglan, dili magpadara, kung may na problema, tawag, helpline, and DOH, or ano pa nga mga ahensya na nahitutungdan. Ibubutang ito nila at the end of the story. Ha? DTI? Oh. after the ano tawag ito, not the disclaimer, after the reminder, and depression in kung nga sakit, kinahanglan mag-seek help from professional help from the Department of Health and other professionals. Ini yung padanga tayo ng DTX coffee mix or robust. Sige, next. So, in Eastern Visayas, I don't know if this is the latest data. I got this from the RIT, the Regional Implementation Team meeting with the Department of Health. From 1989 to December 2025, may nakita 2,762 cases of HIV and AIDS and increasing and counting. Inila ang mga recorded, but according to data, every day may nakita usa nga case of HIV. Presumption, there's one case of HIV and AIDS per day. Only nga dili ka nga tanan na-document, dili nga tanan na-record. Because dili man kita nga tanan nagpapatest. Diba? Okay, nahadlok kita na out amot-amot pa ko niton. Ipatest na ka? Right ba? Ang tawag ito, ang bagahin dili drug test. HIV ang nagamit nga nihin ang taga-health, buligya ko. Kit, oo, kit. Ang method ng gagamit. Kung nag-positive ka, you'll undergo further tests at the EVMC or a health facility nga nagkakantak ito nga test. So, libre lang ito actually. Kadamon na hadlok, damon nag-aalam. Oo. Ako din lang ito magpapatest, kaya nag-test ako sa Divine Word una. As a requirement, job requirement. And I'm confident wala ko HIV/AIDS. Sige. Fear outweighs illness. According to the regional health logs, fear of gossip and community ostracization is the single largest barrier to diagnostic testing and life-saving antiretroviral therapy. Ito nga, in Eastern Visayas. So, baka machismis, hikuan, Jaime, nakatulid to health center, nagpa-test, hin HIV and AIDS. Pamati ko may dito niya HIV. So, nahimo to na. Pamati pala niya, tapos nagsarap habugos ka ba yung tinuprahan. Nakuan, may HIV Jaime. So, suga dito ka lala, katindi itong pag-treat natin, hiningan nakuan nga sakit, HIV and AIDS. Okay, next. Okay. Let's come to ethical portrayals in practice. Practical instructions for suicide reporting and terminology changes and person-first phrasing. Sige, next. The WHO or the World Health Organization Suicide Resources for Media. May naging issue ang WHO ang Resources for Media. This is a guide for media kung magre-report yung mga suicide. Okay, dili ito basta-basta nga plain reporting, nagpakamatay, hibulan, may manuadong kay na in despair. In despair, not in despair. Nabigo sa pag-ibig. So, nagbitay hapunon kamatis. Universal Standard for Newsrooms, the Guide Preventing Suicide, a resource for media professionals developed by WHO and IASP, is the primary framework for safe suicide coverage. Decades of global research confirm that careless media reports can trigger imitative behaviors, suicide contagion, while responsible reports promote help-seeking behaviors for one. So nasa rin ka na nga, kung permi may report ng suicide, bagat damot nagsusunod-sunod yung mga incidents of suicide. Whereas, if we talk about help-seeking stories about how to cope with depression and other mga triggers of suicide, so at least nape-prevent natin ang